sound. Probably the most important part of any video. Don't believe me? Imagine how quickly you're gonna turn off this video if it was just peaking the whole time like this. It doesn't matter what kind of video you shoot, high quality audio is extremely important. Although there are different microphones and methods for capturing audio, I have found that my favorite method is actually wireless lavaliers. And easily my most favorite system is the wireless Rode GO Mic IIs. This wireless lav mic system is portable, easy to use, and gives high quality audio. These little things come jam-packed with a bunch of great features, and I'm gonna go over exactly why I've fallen in love with them and why you might want to pick some up for yourself. So let's get straight to it. First off, Captain Obvious, it's wireless. So instead of having to connect a microphone directly to your camera and then having to stay a certain distance to that camera, this wireless system allows you to actually reach 200 meters with line of sight. And that's if you're using the transmitter with the receiver attached to the camera. Technically, you can just record this anywhere and it will record audio locally onto the transmitter. So in the event that you don't have the receiver or that you actually lose connection to the receiver, you still have high quality audio recorded, you just have to sync it up in post some way. So instead of having to worry about my proximity to the microphone, especially if it's an onboard mic like on the camera, I can just focus on delivering high quality content even if I'm 200 meters away. Will I ever need that? I don't know, but it's there for you if you do. The other great thing I love is that it comes in a 2-pack. This is great if you're gonna do something like a podcast or you're interviewing people, or if you just have to lavalier 2 people in a scene. And the cool thing is these mics actually allow you to record 2 separate channels onto your camera. So one mic can be the left and one mic can be the right, or you can choose to mix them so you have 2 baked audios directly onto your camera. I find the second option is not quite as useful because I like having the flexibility of editing each audio independently and so they're not mixed. But the choice is yours and you have that option available. And even if you don't need the 2 mics, it's nice to have a backup just in case something happens, you run out of battery, which we'll talk on that later. And if you do shoot with one lavalier mic like I am, you can actually set a setting in the Rode Central app, which we'll talk on later, that allows you to record a backup track on the second channel so that you have a way to avoid peaking. So even if you do get a single version of this, the dual channel mode of this microphone is fantastic. Another great thing about these mics are their battery life and internal storage. So these mics roughly last about 7 hours. That's pretty much a whole day of shooting, and if you're turning them on and off, you shouldn't have a problem. And of course, you can always choose to charge them on location as needed. And then the other great thing is the internal storage. So you have 2 options here. You can choose to record compressed, which will allow you to have 40 hours of audio recording, or you can choose uncompressed, and you'll have about 8 hours of audio recording. I choose the uncompressed higher quality because I don't see myself ever really maxing out the 8 hours, especially if I'm deleting those files after I come home and export all these footage and audios. On that quick note of quality, the uncompressed broadcast quality is actually astounding. I found that these mics record great voices and can even be used to capture foley or background noises as needed. It's so easy to just pick one up, point it at something, record however long the audio you need, turn them back off, and you have a new file for that recording. Next up, I love that these mics are so easy to set up. You're gonna want to download the latest version of Rode Central, which is the app that you use on your computer to actually set up these microphones. And once you have that, you have a ton of options to change within the app. The app is really simple to use. Here are the settings I like to change on the Rode GOs for my personal shooting preferences, but of course change these to whatever settings you like. And you also use this app to export the files. You can batch export, which is a great feature. You can even name the files and you can even mark them with flags. You can only get certain sections as needed. And once you're done exporting, there's a simple button to clear all the audio on the microphone. Just really make sure you have the files you need before you do this. So there you go, that's a quick rundown of all the reasons why I absolutely love my wireless go-to microphones. They've been an absolute pleasure to use, simple, and delivers high quality sound. They come in a single pack for about $150, and if you want the double pack, I believe it's around $300. The single pack is great if you're a solo creator and is probably more than enough for most people, but I did enjoy getting the double pack because it gives me a little more versatility, a few more options, and of course I can capture 2 separate audios if needed, and I like having that backup just in case. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check these out for yourself. So if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button if this was helpful. And of course, subscribe for more filmmaking content just like this. If you have further questions, leave them down below in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.